Hello fellow artists and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be doing the part 2 to the Scrawlrbox accordion sketchbook. Now if you did watch last time, if I can find the right page, here we go. We did this little section here which was the octopus, and you'll see when I've moved it that the fish is gone. I just want to say thanks for all your suggestions, but it was really tricky to... I tried on Procreate to like change it and everything, but it just wasn't working. I've just taped the page together so you can still access it. I've not glued it, so I'll still be able to see the original piece that I did, if you know what I mean. So yeah, part 2, we're going to fill these two panels here and have them joined together. So I need to move this box just a little bit, and probably move this so it's flat. There we go. I will be using my Staedtler Mars Technico pencil, a Kuretake brush pen and my Pentel Pocket brush pen. For this, I've mocked it out on Procreate what I'm going to do, but I need to zoom in a bit actually so you can see. And I have gone for an anglerfish for this. I don't think I've actually drawn one before. I can't be too certain. I may have done, but I can't recall doing one. This tentacle comes here, just around about like that. So this is an extra video in the week. I will be having a special one going up on Saturday. It's a collab video, so you don't want to miss that. It's going to be really cool. Now I've got to get this, I've got to get this anglerfish right. I think I'm going to loosely sketch it in first, and then I'll like ink it and stuff, because I don't want to press down too hard and then it not be correct. I did modify this one as well. I made the jaw a little bit more open because on my reference picture it was closer together, so I just moved the jawline. I might start with the bottom half first because that'll help me where to put the top bit. I notice they have this line down the middle where the page is, so that's going to help me find how wide the mouth needs to be. I think that's what helps with drawings as well, like having a guideline. Interesting. I say that and then now I'm like, what's next? I don't know. It's alright. Like I said, I'm only like roughly doing it. If you are enjoying these accordion sketchbook videos, please hit thumbs up and comment down below what your favourite sea creature is. I'd love to know. I forgot my rubber as well. I need my rubber so I can rub bits out. I love this kneaded eraser. It's from the May Scrawlrbox, I think it was. Bruinzeel, I think that's how you pronounce it. So this comes at the top of here, and it sprouts down onto the top of the head. I don't really know much about anglerfishes. I do know they live right at the bottom of the ocean. Gosh, imagine seeing one of them in real life. Be terrified. All I know is like from Dory, Nemo. Finding Nemo and Dory. I love that film. I love both of those. They're so cool. I feel like it's supposed to come further backwards because that is too big. Here it is. It needs to come further back to about there. So I need to erase that. This is my first drawing of the day as well. Like I've not warmed up. Sometimes I don't. I just wing it. Like yeah, let's go. Let's just do it. And then this comes here, and there's all this weird little bits. Doesn't really matter if it's not exact because obviously it's like my own style in a way. I'm gonna get rid of that. Get that line there. Oh, you can see it coming together. This is the first time I've looked up on my screen. I know a lot of people like use their laptop as a second screen, but I have my camera has a screen on it, so I just have to look at that. It has so many teeth. Yeah, I'd say that's round about right. Now well, actually that goes up and then down. It's not like a straight triangle edge, and then there's some little bits coming off of it. Don't know what they are. Probably should have put up this thing about anglerfish and like read about it so I can educate people and myself. Yeah, if you know anything about anglerfishes, or you're a fish connoisseur or ocean connoisseur, leave them in the comments because I want to know. I want to know about this fish. Ooh, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking how that's going. And there's little scaly bits on it. Texture, not sure. I might just place them wherever I feel like they go. Don't have to be too specific. So I'm going to texture it a little bit like this guy here. And then we have a line that comes up, and another one, and then more circle blobby bits. Now that doesn't need to be too perfect there. And that curves up from the tail. I actually might just draw the tail bit for the next section, just so I know what I've done. Because it's like a shortish tail, I guess. There we go. I'm going to leave that blank because I'm not doing that page this session. I really want to live stream drawing one day. I'm so nervous to do it and wondering if I'd be able to like keep up with chat and stuff. One day I'll just do it. So have the fin, which comes out to about here. We're getting some lovely weather, well, for the past 2 days, but today is like extra nice. So I've been going out for extra long walks. Do love me some walking and listening to music or podcast. If anyone can recommend any good podcasts out there, leave them in the comments because I'm always looking for new things to listen to. That is probably most of it sketched out now. Just have to do that. I think that's it sketched out. I feel like this one needs to be a bit longer. Hopefully you can see that. You should be able to see it shortly because I am going to ink it now. What did I ink this with? I think I inked the outsides with this pen, but then used a 0.5 to do the details. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably start with the outline of the fish first, then we'll go on to do the details. I can't wait to see this finished. I know it's probably going to take about 9 episodes from what I counted, because I'm going to do 2 panels at a time. But when it all comes together, I will obviously show that. Probably be in the last video really, unless I made a tour of it and didn't share the first little bits. But we'll see, I might change my mind later. Definitely think it's been my... Has it been my favourite box of the year? Can't even remember what February's box was. Oh no! We have had February. We've had February's box. It's March that we've not had. Yeah, this is my favourite one of this year. I did like February's box, but so far this accordion one is my favourite one. But I'm so excited for March's. It should be coming soon. It should actually be coming next week. Yeah, because it's the 23rd? Is it the 23rd today? I don't know, I can't see on my phone because it's way over there. Yeah, so that has some like fur bits on it. I think it's fur bits, yeah. It's the stem is black, so I'm gonna have to... What I might do is actually, I'll just put it in and then, because it's gonna have like white edges, so you can see that it's actually the light bulb. That'd be so helpful, like having this on your head. I know you can just use your phones, but if we had this thing on his head, we could just like flick it on and be like, when it's dark, we can just see. It reminds me of the game Spore. I think that's what it's called. Has anyone played that game before? Absolutely love it. It's where you create your own creatures and stuff. I had it for the Wii, the Nintendo Wii, and I was obsessed with it. I was just creating things all the time and running around. I think there was a version on the GameCube as well, I think. Could be wrong. I didn't own one of those, so I'm not really sure. Has anyone else owned a console GameCube before? Or you could actually let me know in the comments what your favourite console is. My favourite console probably was the DS Lite. I had a DS Lite, which is basically a Nintendo DS but cheaper. But I also love the Nintendo Switch. I've had that for nearly, in fact 3 years. I've had the Switch for 3 years. It's been out longer than that. And I really like it because it has some cool games on there, but I'm nervous to see how it'll handle Breath of the Wild 2, which is coming out in May. Because Breath of the Wild 1 was... it was good, it ran it okay, but there was some like laggy bits in it. It could have been smoother than it actually was. The outline of this is thicker, so I think it's running out, this pen. Yeah, I can feel it's on its last legs. I might have to order another one. Unless anyone can recommend any other brush pens that are good. Okay, I'm just going to do it how I've done it here. It's kind of just a circle in motion. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. It'll be okay. And we'll do its mouth. It's got like small lips. That I'm guessing that's what this line is. Oh, I should have like modified it to have like pouty lips. And I do know one thing about anglerfishes, where the light actually attracts the bits. Not bits. I don't know. The sea creatures, the tiny things. I don't know if it's not plankton, is it? Because that's what whales eat. No idea. You think I'd be a little bit more educated on it, because I watched a lot of David Attenborough's documentaries on the sea creature life things underwater. I can't believe you can go so far down. I think they only use like cameras. I don't think people have been so far down, because I think it does something to the pressure of your head, possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do random bits like that. I'm not gonna think too much about it. And these little hair thingies, whiskers, and obviously this comes up here too. I'm so glad I decided to cut the other thing out, the fish, because I think the colour would have just clashed too much with the rest of it. I'm not sure whether to make this. I'm going to make this thin a bit thicker around the edges. I am going to do that because it needs to stand out a bit. There we go, that's a bit better. I might actually do that as well. And then do those line bits. Almost there now, and then we have to do background. Are we done? Are we done on that? I think we're done on that. I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna start filling the background in with this Pentel brush pen. I don't know if you could have seen it. Oh wait, I need to do the octopus arm or tentacle. Tentacle. There we go. I might just make a little crease line, indicate that it's like folded over. Yeah, it's definitely running out. I can see it. And then we just fill the background in. I'm hoping this is gonna be okay, because I don't have a spare pod or refill. That's what they would call it. It is full. I just hope the brush can handle it. So we'll fill a little bit of this background in real time, but then I'm just gonna cut to it all being filled in, and then we'll add the detailed scenery and white bits, white lights and circles and things. Because I feel like this is just gonna take a really long time to all fill in, and I don't really have much of a story to tell whilst I do this, because nothing interesting has happened this week so far. So yeah, I'll be back once I've filled the background in, and then we'll do all the detail-y stuff. I have actually forgot to sketch one bit in, so I will do that right about now. This was going to come underneath, and so was that. I'm going to fill it in black, and then there was going to, as if it's like been snapped off really. I did forget about this. And then some of those corals, just to continue it onto the next page so it doesn't feel like too weird here. There we go. So I'll be back once I've filled it in. Right, I'm back. I filled the background in. I think it took around about 10 minutes to do that, and I decided to fill it all in black because the anglerfish lives on the seabed, question mark? Yeah, so that's why I decided to do that, because it would be weird if it had lots of other things around it. I'm just adding in the little bits to that just to shade it in, and on the sides. There we go. Now we need my white jelly roll. Here it is, my favourite of all the white gel pens. Don't fail me now. Imagine if it didn't work. And we're just going to add some light effects, I guess, to this, just so we know that it's lighting up. This is like one of my favourite bits. Adding in the light sources, a little one there. And I'm actually going to go with the black as well, just to, I could probably add those little plankton or sea creature things there, so you can see that they're around it. So maybe, I don't know, I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, I think I've just smudged that a little bit, but that's fine. It's all good. So I don't really want too much going on. I do want it to look a little bit detailed, I guess, because it would be a little bit boring if it was just all filled in black. I'm going to add some bubbles. Easy, simple ones. I kind of just draw a circle and then draw a line inside and then a dot. I think that's alright actually, I think. Might do a little bit of detail, a little tiny line here as well. Yeah, that's better. Maybe a few dots. Like that. There we go. Is that filled in? Oh, I missed a bit. Magic. Alright, I am happy with that. I will zoom out a little bit so we can see. Yes, I'm happy with that. It is quite simplistic. It probably needs another bubble here, actually. Maybe two together. Yeah, that's alright. I'm very happy with that. I'm glad it kind of comes in together. And then we'll have to think of another sea creature to put in this bit here. So you'll have to, in fact actually, you guys could decide the next sea creature. What should it go to next in this little bit here? And yeah, that's it for part 2. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment down below what you think, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time with another video. Okay. Bye-bye!